Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, officialryanluke.com. Don't forget to head over to the website if you do want some more resources, if you want to get involved with some of the trainings that we're doing, and if you want some of the cool calculators and spreadsheets and stuff that we put together. Before we get started, also don't forget to hit the bell notification, subscribe to the channel, leave plenty of comments on the videos, let me know what you want to see more of, and we can delve into that. So today, I want to talk about accountability. I want to talk about how you can make yourself accountable to your actions every single day so that your business moves forward. Because ultimately, when you get started in property, you're more than likely doing it yourself. There's no doubt about that. And it's vital that you do hold yourself accountable to the results rather than just meandering through the week, seeing what happens, doing a bit of this, doing a bit of that, and there's no real structure. For me, if you get structure wrapped around it, you put processes in place, your business will fly. So I do three main things, which I kind of want to run through right now. Every Sunday, I put a specific, I call it win the week. So what I want to do that week, what I want to focus on, what's the number one thing that I want to accomplish that week. You know, a lot of people, they get overwhelmed, they try and fit too much in, they try and move too quickly, and ultimately it actually slows them down. They panic, they don't do things right, you know, they rush things. So for me, it's about focusing on, you know, very few things, but those things are really impactful to the business results. And if you do that week by week, day by day, then ultimately your business starts to scale quite quickly. So kind of what's the number one thing that you want to accomplish this week? Nothing else matters. You know, what is the number one thing that you want to accomplish and where are you going to put your focus? I then look at KPIs. So what sales goals do we want to achieve? What acquisition goals do we want to achieve? You know, what the service accommodation revenue do we want in? What tenancy occupancy do we want? All those sort of KPIs, you know, and I'll pick 2 or 3 of those that I want to focus on for that week. And then we really drive that, that goal forward. And then I'll have 2 or 3 core projects that we're working on, again, that I want to focus on that week. So break your week down as well. Make sure you win the week rather than the week beats you. And what I mean by that, and you'll all resonate with this, how many times have you planned to do something gets thrown into the mix, a little hand grenade, and all of a sudden your day's knocked off, you don't get the stuff done that you want to do, and ultimately it leads to nothing. So make sure that you decide whether you're going to be having a full action day. You know, are you going to get loads done? Is it just, you know, digging deep, making sure a lot of stuff gets done? Or is it maybe going to be a setup day for the action day? So you're just putting a few things in place to make sure that when you have your action day, you can take action swiftly. Or is it a total free day? And it is important to have these free days, you know. So you've got to define what the purpose of each day is throughout the week and what the ideal ingredients of that day are. By doing this, you start building a document of what you're going to do and a mini action plan, and then you hold yourself accountable to this action plan. And you do that by every morning. The first thing I do is I have a look at where the bottlenecks are in the business. I have a look at what my main focus is for that day. A minimum of, well, not a minimum, maximum, sorry, of the 3 tasks that I'm going to complete that day, or projects that I'm committed to completing. No matter what happens, they get done. And then I also look at the energy levels. You know, you want to make sure that you always operate at high energy levels. And if you're not, then your workload will be rubbish. You'll not move forward. You're better off not doing things at times. And it is important to reset. So always be analyzing where you are with your energy levels. And if you're, you know, down at a, say, 1 or 2 out of 5, then you need to change something. So, you know, it could be as daft as, you know, are you drinking too much coffee, you're not eating enough, you're not exercising, that sort of thing, you're not getting out and about enough, you know, which is really important at the minute because a lot of us are sort of being locked into our houses a lot more than we were used to. So having reflection on that each day, it helps, you know, just trigger accountability on what you need to do and how you need to maybe take action to increase your energy levels, which will ultimately increase your business efficiencies and how you can then go at it. You know, you cannot just hustle. You know, it doesn't work. You know, you cannot do that all day, every day. It really doesn't work. You'll just blow up. And then it's important to have a reflection every evening So put, 10, 15 minutes. So list the activities you've done. Give yourself a score out of 10 of how you think you attacked certain elements. It could be, how well you controlled your time, how you honored the promise that you made to yourself in the morning of finishing your tasks. How much you, for me, nailed my morning routine. I like to make sure my morning gets off to a good start, and that tends to lead to a good day. Are you on pace to hit your revenue goals? Are you on pace to hit your acquisition goals? So I have a good reflection at the end of each day. What are you grateful for? And also, what did you, how do you feel? What's the energy levels like? And then any final thoughts that you might have. And if you just, by doing this morning, evening, and then once a week, a win the week battle plan set out. Over time, by being consistent with this, you will naturally start to move yourself forward and your business forward without even noticing it. Because what you're doing is you're holding yourself accountable to all these little mini actions that you're putting in place. And as long as you just tick them off, all these mini actions build up and up and up and up. And all of a sudden you're scaling quite quickly because you're moving in the right direction. And if you don't do this, if you don't hold yourself accountable, if you don't control your week, then your week will take hold of you. You'll get to the end of the week, you'll realize you haven't done half the stuff you were meant to do, and you'll start to feel depressed about that. You'll start to feel like you're letting yourself down, and ultimately that has knock-on effects to your business results, because you start getting fed up and demotivated that you're not moving forward at the pace you would like. So create accountability, commit to, you're not talking long here, you're talking 10 minutes on the morning, 10 minutes on an evening, 20 to 30 minutes on a Sunday to plan your week. That's all you do. And then you plan it out in your diary, and everybody knows, what you're doing, what you're doing, and each element of your day is planned out. It's really, really, really important that you do this if you want to move your business forward, if you want to scale at pace, even though it might feel like you're going very slow doing this. But the little wins build into big wins, and the big wins help you scale. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments below. Let me know what your morning routines are. Let me know what your daily routines are. Let me know how you're keeping yourself accountable. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to bounce a few chats backwards and forwards with you. And as always, don't forget to head over to the website, officialryanluke.com. See you on the next video, guys.